So this is alright. So this is a quick review of the NEXC2 at nighttime. I did a daytime video, long video comparing NEXC2 Pro, reasons why I chose the Pro. But I wanted to do a night video for both so you guys can see the difference. You know, and really compare. I mean, the night video, you know, compared to the day video. But yeah, so this is the night video for the NEXC2. Now, watch the video for the comparison and all that. I mean, I'll just talk so you guys can hear the audio. So I'll just mention a couple of things here and there. But it's not the full elaborate review like I did with the NEXC2 daytime video. So basically, they both really comparable. Minor differences. This one does have a Sony Starvis image sensor or image, whatever you call it. But you know, according to the rep, they're pretty comparable. From what I've seen, they are pretty comparable. You know, if I had to take a guess, I would say this one is probably slightly better. You know, slightly better. I don't know. Well, again, maybe the nighttime it shines more. I don't know. You know, we'll see right now, though. I'm doing this video now, and then when I do the other video for the NEXR Pro. Now remember, NEXR 1 Pro and NEXR Pro is two different cameras. The 1 basically is the 4K. Just a nighttime video showing the, you know, some various lighting, you know, some darker areas, you know, passing cars, you know, see what happens, see, compare the difference. The audio quality, again, you hear the audio quality. If you watch my review of the daytime, you know, I talked about that. The glares on the cars. From when I pulled the video from the daytime video, I reviewed it really briefly. And when you pass cars, I mean, come on, 720p, it's gonna be hard, you know. Maybe the native video on the dash cam might have slightly better quality since it's not buffering or streaming, whatever you want to call it, compressed. But the video is pretty much, you know, it's, again, if you're passing cars, you won't be able to get it. Chances are you won't be able to get it unless you're going really slow. You have to basically just you know, I mean, I'm sure if a car is nearby you or reversing to you or whatever the case is, or, you know, you'll catch a license plate that way. But if you're passing it on your right side, you know, left side, especially at nighttime, forget about it. Let's just do a quick slow drive. This is KEV 3709, and again, I doubt it's gonna pull up, you know, and that's going like 5 to 7 miles an hour. So after this, I'm gonna switch out and pair the NEXR Pro with my because like I said, I'm more than likely I'll keep the Pro. Right now they both test model. I have to eventually buy it. The Pro is just a lot of the cameras that is probably most likely borrowed. So my friend has an NEXR Pro, and I borrowed it to do a review, so that's why I'm gonna compare. And I had an NEXR Pro before. I just, you know, different reasons I choose not to get it. But again, it's not a bad camera to have. I'm just gonna quickly, let's see. Again, you watch the video daytime. Again, watch that video. But you know, they both so this is what I'm gonna figure out. I guess I won't know until after the fact. But apparently, you know, once upon a time, NEXR Pro had 1080p video. But they were saying that when both cameras are connected from the NEXR Pro, that is actually 720p. So I thought that was a little weird. You know, actually, I don't have to go all the way here. That was for the fuel review. And again, you know, there might be some buffering in the video. It might just jump. The video might jump. Maybe the audio might stay the same, but the video itself might jump. You know, that was one thing about this camera. But again, if you have NEXC2, I mean, they both save video to the dash itself. And what would happen is you have to pull the video from the dash cam directly. Now with the NEXC2, the Scosche, you could take the camera itself and you know, but you need a Windows computer for now, unless they do a software update that doesn't require that. But with the NEXC2 Pro, you just pop up the SD card and pop it in the computer, and you can get the video, you know. Or if, like, for some reason, like, and again, I was saying this, I'm just repeating it so you guys could hear the audio, you know. So this is not really the review. This is just showing the nighttime quality and audio. But I'm gonna throw some pointers here and there from, you know, watch the full review when you get a chance. It's a daytime video, NEXC2 review. So, like I was saying, you could get the video natively from the dash cam, and the NEXC2 Pro has the SD card. Just pull it out. That was one reason, because I don't have a Windows computer, so you know. That was one other reason why I you know, there's a lot of other, there's all these reasons. I can't really put one in order. They all have, you know, between the NEXC2 Pro actually having a GPS embedded instead of using your phone's GPS like they all do. It's just more accurate when it's its own GPS. And then the longer cable, so it's more clean of a look instead of the cables being under the thing, you know. You know, there's some minor things, but you know, between that, also I can position the camera slightly better. I mean, it's not, to be honest with you, but it'll be positioned slightly better with the NEXC2 Pro because I don't have to worry about, you know, so I have slightly more of a clearance. And then also the inside camera could be positioned a lot better too. So overall, you know, it's just, you know, these were the things when I did my review on the NEXC1 Pro, the 4K version, I didn't account for all these things. You know, I was just thinking of just, you know, simple. But now I'll find out more information about, you know, the actual, you know, the embedded features of these cameras. I'm like, all right, you know what? I realized in the cable, I was doing more research and realizing that, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be better off with the NEXC2 Pro. You know, even though the image quality, I mean, again, you guys compare yourself. There's gonna be 2 separate videos, native upload from the stream, and you guys can compare yourself the difference and see which camera is actually better at night, better at day. You know, but to me, you know, I'm gonna say that again. NEXC2 Pro is probably not as good, but I could be wrong. But even if, let's say that's the case, let's say the NEXC2, this one right here, let's say it's slightly better than the NEXC2 Pro, I would say it would be slightly better. You know, I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference to account for the other negative stuff. Although the price difference is still a factor too. This one is still cheaper. So if you really want a budget camera, you stick with this one. It's not bad. Just watch the review so I can tell you the differences and the pros and cons, and you make your own decision on which one you ultimately want to stick with. But in my opinion, you know, for me, NEXC2 Pro, you know, if you're not worried about positioning and the rear view mirror getting away, or if you don't care much about the inside camera, you're like, well, it's a bonus anyway, I don't care for it, then fine. You know, it could show, long as it could show like you had your seatbelt on, you know, that you're not on the phone, you know, if it could show that's proof, then that's fine. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to leave it off here. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, take care. And I'm going to switch over to the NEXC2 Pro, and I'm going to do that review next.